Well, hello, friends. Father Frank Pavone here, National Director of Priests for Life, speaking to you from Chicago for my daily diary update of Monday, July the 26th of 2021. Well, on Monday, July 26th, I made my first plane flight since my surgery, and it went very well. I got up quite early. I had about 4 different staff meetings starting at about 7:30 in the morning, the full staff briefing at 8:30. And then at 9 o'clock, I was picked up to go to the Orlando airport. Janet Moreno, our executive director, also being with me. And we did some phone calls and work in the car in the approximately 45 or 50-minute trip that it takes to get there from our office. And then we boarded a plane for Atlanta. And then got a connection to Chicago for this conference. Now, the conference is the Catholic Marketing Network. It is essentially an association, a trade show that we have each year for Catholic publishers, familiar publishers that you know, like, for example, Tan Books would be here. Podcasters, if you listen to Catholic podcasts, many of the podcasters are here. Religious arts stores, Catholic Writers Guild, the Catholic Marketing Network. In other words, experts coming together and helping one another to answer the question, how do we effectively present to our society today the richness and beauty of the Catholic faith? Now, the Catholic Marketing Network has a very strong commitment to the pro-life cause, and that's why they have invited me every year to speak, to say Mass, to lead prayers, and this week is no exception. We'll be here for the next 4 days. But the activities we did on Monday, you know, when we're in the plane, we work. We did planning meetings in regard to the staff, in regard to upcoming projects, in regard to our relationships with Rome, with the Vatican. Janet and I, of course, having much to do and to plan and to discuss about these things. Our upcoming tapings for EWTN, we discussed that, our Defending Life program. I did some reading too. You know, I'm going through a book right now that has a detailed review of all the functionalities of the iPhone. And I presume many of you use iPhone. Some of you have different brands. But there are so many different tips and tricks and little things that we don't necessarily realize that the phone can do. I mean, it's an entire course that one could take. And so I'm reading in detail about that now. I mean, I'm very familiar with the iPhone, but been using it for many years. But there are always new things to learn. And so I'm going through it with a fine-tooth comb to learn everything and to see what can better advance our mission. I also am involved in preparing an intensive educational series about Roe versus Wade. We're approaching the 50th anniversary in 2023, and also we have this major Supreme Court case now, the Dobbs case out of Mississippi, that could very, very strongly and further weaken Roe v. Wade. So I went back and got the Roe v. Wade decision, and I've lost count of how many times I've read it, but I started going through it yet again, line by line, to prepare some further analysis to help people within our movement and within our society to better understand the decision. So whether it was on the plane, on the layover in Atlanta, where Janet and I would go into the Delta Sky Club and then find a place. We found a place where there was a table with computer hookups and all that, and we did our work there and then did work on the plane coming here to Chicago. Once we got here, we began right away networking with the various clergy and lay people who are here. It was already supper time, so we met with a few people, but then went to get a quick bite to eat at one of the local restaurants, came back, had another business meeting, and then it was the end of the day. So that's my daily diary update for today. We'll be bringing you updates from this conference, and thanks for letting me be transparent with you. You will always know exactly what we're doing, how we're doing it, and of course, why. We are in this to end abortion. That's our focus, that's our mission, and that will be our victory. God bless. Father Frank Pavone here of Priests for Life.